It's first person sneaky time. Last time, we actually got the last of the 4 talismans, which means we are going to return to the cathedral and retrieve the eye at long last. And surely it's going to be as easy as just grabbing it and going away, right? Last mission was undercover. I missed out 200 loot. That should be okay. We have more than enough money to get all we need for this next one. So, let's just dive right into it, shall we? And he did say, "Shall we not use this power as our enemies used it unto us? Do we not carve their wild forests into our beams and boards? Do we not tame their raging streams to carry our boats? And in their youth and foolishness did these brothers say, yes, let us."
With the talismans, I'll be able to break the wards on the cathedral. It's time for me to retrieve the eye and bring it to Constantine. Last time I was here, the eye was inside, in plain sight on the main altar. I just have to grab it and leave. But that won't necessarily be easy if the place is as haunted as it looked before. So if things get tough, there is another way out. Through the gate in the cloister, behind the cathedral. The sooner this ordeal is over with, the better. When I get paid for this job, I'm gonna retire in style.
Easy as that. No difficulty differences this time. Just grab the eye and leave the cathedral. Easy as that. Well, we do have the talismans to start with. Some noisemakers, rope arrows, a mine, flash, water, healing, speed, all the good stuff. And seeing how it is a mission with a ton of undead, let's arm ourselves to the teeth with stuff that can actually take care of the undead. And that's all we're gonna get. The 200 extra would have actually been pretty useful, I think. But I'm sure we'll do just fine with this. Actually, maybe it's better to actually buy some water arrows and let's see, perhaps some broadheads to go with it. Yeah, I'm sure this'll do. Let's play the mission. And apologies in advance, there's going to be a lot of, because of the subtitle mod, we're going to see a lot of these undead banter, a whole lot, at the bottom. It's going to get a little annoying. Hopefully we'll be able to kill quite a few of them, so it's not that big of a deal anymore. Oh, wrong one.
So, you are returned with the talismans, you clever man. I did not think it likely that you would succeed.
Alright, I want to show off something first, because some of you may be thinking, oh, can't we just go back to where we first saw the eye and just snipe all the undead from that window? And the answer is no, they walled it over. I have no idea who did that, but there's a lot of undead Hammerites. Maybe they did some not carpentry, what is it, masonry in between the missions, fix the wall. So no easy way to take care of them. Of course, these doors are locked. And our first mandatory reading. Though these be perhaps the final moments of our beloved cathedral and mine immortal life, I shall faithfully chronicle to the end. A great evil magic had befallen us, and we battle with demon kind on all sides. Our own fallen brethren rise from death and turn on us, cold light aflame in their eyes. Our mighty doors availed us not, for the assault was from within. Soon I shall be found and slain like the others. May the Builder save our souls. A few different ways to go about this. I generally go to the left first. Oh, already a locked door. Let's pick our way through. Grab our first bit of loot, and there's a ladder going upstairs. Well, let's keep that in mind. And yeah, quite a few enemies here. Lots of hammerhawns, and the thing is, if you decide to shoot one of them, they'll actually alert everyone to your presence, and now you're fucked. But, luckily, is that mine gonna go off anytime soon? Thank you! Alright, beautiful. That's how you get rid of the first wave of the undead, pretty much. You can sneak about, but this is, I find, much easier. There's the eye. And now all the zombies are awake. Plenty of ways to get to the second floor, which we'll need to do in order to actually grab it. Hello, Umaro. Welcome in. Well, as we don't have a loot requirement, then surely we're just gonna go in and grab the eye and leave, right? I mislike the wisdom that so many of the mechanical systems in the compound doth rely upon the proper functioning of the machine room in the cathedral cellar. Our enemies might attempt sabotage, turning our short sight against us. Let us set about re-engineering such that each mechanical system is powered by a more local equipment. Mislike. I think that's the first time I've heard that phrase used. I was supposed to check if that's actually some archaic use of the word, but I didn't. So maybe we'll just take it as it is. Well, the nice thing about zombies is that they're super easy to avoid. However, that guy... oh dear. Too many of them. Way too many of them congregating in that spot. Let's head back. Oh, didn't mean to fall down. And yeah, indeed. Elevator's not functional, so we'll have to go to the cellar to activate all the mechanical devices. Oh dear, did I actually alert one of the haunts? I think I may have. They're making a whole lot of noise now. When attending public services, some members of the congregation have made entry through the cloister gate. The proper way for the public to access the grounds is through the Cathedral gate. Access to the city via the cloister gate doth exist for the convenience of members of the order only. Oh, yeah. We did alert one of the haunts. They're now on the second floor. That's not great news, but the eye is right there. I can see it. Let's grab it and go.
Well, now
Easy. The door's right here. Let's get the hell out of here.
Leaving so soon. I think that would be too easy. These doors I sealed once again. You have to find another way.
Now, how am I going to get out of here?
Surprise! As if it isn't a red flag enough that you only have a couple of objectives. Yes, that won't do it. We'll have to find another way. Funnily enough, if you play the original game, you can actually put an object in front of the door. It will stop it from closing again and you can just leave. And weirdly enough, it works. I will show that off eventually in an intermission video. Brother Gerard, the behavior we have repeatedly seen exhibited is truly most troublesome. The eye hath been moved once again to the vault in the cellar. This eve, please you post 2 sentinels to guard it. Thus we shall determine how it is that we find it on floating over the high altar each morn. That's pretty creepy. Already know the eye was capable of speech or telepathy. But yeah, it wants to hover over this thing for whatever reason. Some holy water. And this is a one-of-a-kind fountain here. It will actually replenish all your health, which can be pretty useful, but it's one time only. Yeah, can't abide this guy. Gotta take him out now. He's not making it easy, though. Especially with the zombies making it hell for me. Might not be a good idea. Might not be a bad idea to actually just use the holy water here and now. Oh, but he's coming for me. He's alone. There we go. Okay, now we only have the zombies to take care of, so I'll just leave them to their devices and get the heck out of here. Whoa. You look different. You look more vibrant. What's your deal?
Welcome to the majestic and splendid Hammer Cathedral. How pleasing to welcome new initiates into our fold. I am Brother Murus, and I will be thy spiritual guide. I see that thou art tired from your journey, so I'll leave thee be. But if thou needst my help, I can be found down in the cloister.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. An actual friendly hammer ghost. Haven't seen one of those before. That ought to make things easier for me. Well, let's go.
These stairs have seen better days.
Let's go say hello to Brother Murus.
Aha, our newest acolyte. Thou seems to have gotten thyself into some trouble, And from the looks of thee, I'd say thou art used to trouble. Well, I can help thee escape this desolate place, if thou wilt help me with something. Since thou clearly camest here to collect things, thou can start by collecting some things from me. All brothers have rosary beads, so thou'lt need some too. Thou canst borrow mine. I think I left them in my room. I'd remember that it was so nice to look out over the fountain in the garden. So be a good lad and bring me my rosary.
And we have new objectives. Aid the ghost of Brother Emuris in order to escape. And yes, this is one long fetch quest. That's what this mission is. And we'll discuss that after we're done. Got a pretty intricate map of things, but it doesn't really tell us where items are, obviously. We'll have to just find them on our own. It's not a big mission, so it's rather easy to find your way around. Before we move on... Oh shit, there's a hammerhorn somewhere. Oh, there he is. And they noticed me. That's not great. Fighting them head on is usually a bad idea. Oh, crap. Well, let's try. Huh. It was surprisingly easy. He only got one hit in. Took half my health, but could have gone so much worse. Alright, first thing I want to actually do is head down to the basement and take care of turn on the power for this place. It'll make some areas later much easier to deal with. Didn't get a proper backstab. So they're mighty hefty if you don't get the first backstab in. Here's a nasty thing. Okay, let me just show what usually happens. That's what usually happens. So let's be more careful about that. We could have turned on the lights for this area. But as you know, light is pretty much one of the enemies in the game. Which is why I don't do it. Power's turned on though. Empty. Well, we can't have that. Let's put a rib cage in. I'm not sure if there's something in there on hard or normal. But on expert, it surely is empty. Oh, we found the wine cellar. This guy had a bit too much to drink. Brother Renault. Alright, so... You're not supposed to know it. And I was contemplating between leaving him down here, coming back for him later to give you a sense of immersion that we're actually unaware of the fact that we'll need him later. But I realized I don't want to do it. It's already a fetch quest. So let's get him out of here a bit closer to where we started. It's odd that it actually gives you a name once you pick up the corpse. I think it would have been better if they didn't give him a moniker. So you'd be completely unaware as to what to do with it. Are we looking for Q? Hello, Don Forgo. How are you doing? Welcome in, sir. No, we are looking for a rosary. And now that the power is turned on, it should make some of the areas more accessible and easy to traverse. Saint Joras. Well, as it happens, this is the cloister area where most of the hammers sleep. Rather nastily hidden chalice. Oh yeah, this is interesting. We have two zombies inside their little areas. They're only going to be alerted if we're standing here. And of course, one of them is guarding a golden plate. Let's take a short break to read. Because, you know, time doesn't pass when you're reading things. The priests shall no longer doubt their decision to give me allowance to convert the unused storage room in the winter tunnels into an alchemy laboratory. This day my research hath yielded much, as I have created a most useful explosive device. It's my belief that in times of war we will be able to use such explosives to force open the gates of the strongholds of our foes. The device is quite dangerous, so I have stored it in the armory in the cathedral attic. Well, that's going to be important later, as you may have guessed. Oh, something to point out. Even though we did get new objectives, there's no loot requirement for the mission. So you're not required at all to pick up any of the trinkets found here. But of course we will try to get as much of as we can. Ah, so this leads back here. It's good to know. Did you see me? Oh yeah, he saw me. He saw me all right. I am racked with the agony of guilt. The master builder cannot spare the cursed coward that I have become. If only I could bring myself to confess what I know about the death of Brother Murus. His soul will never rest unless we perform the ritual of consecration upon his grave. But the priests will surely ask why such a thing need be done, and I am too weak a builder's servant to face their wrath. Oh, something bad happened to Murus. Apparently. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just passing through. Hey, there's the rosary. And it does indeed overlook the fountain, so if you're... I guess that's a way to find this place. If you're looking at it from the outside. In fact, that's probably exactly what they were intending for you to do, because he did mention it was... Brother Muris did, in fact, say that it was so nice to overlook the fountain. Wooden bowl. Why even pick that up, Garrett? Why even pick it up? Oh, crap. I don't need this. Hey, I got your rosary.
Aha, what a wonderful looter thou art. Thou hast found my rosary. I have some other things for thee to do as well. I needs for thou to get a holy symbol. This place is not as holy as it once was, I'm afraid, so thou might have a hard time finding one. Thou canst always make one for thyself in the tenor factory. We do it all the time and praise the builder for his works.
Not as holy as it used to be. You think? Well, let's go to St. Tennis. And make ourselves a holy symbol. I've got instructions on how to do it. Position one of the molds on the 4 pegs. Push the left lever to close the mold. Pull the right lever. Pull the left lever. It's easy enough. We've got different sorts of symbols, including a key, which I'm not sure what you use it for, but the holy symbol is obviously the oh shit, the hammer. Oh crap. That was a mistake. Whew. Yeah, I actually did forget there are quite a few hammer haunts here. That's 3 of them in a row. Let's do some mass destruction here. Oh dear. That was not a good idea. Was it? I was really expecting the mine to do some work. And maybe if the 3 of them are just gonna move in this neat little row. Well, never mind. Yeah, we'll just grab it. It's not like it's hot or anything. Actually, I want to know what the key does, because I'm not sure I ever made one. the wine cellar key. Well, that's not gonna do anything for me. I already picked the lock for that. But we got the holy symbol. The question is, do we kill the haunts or not? I think he may have noticed me. It's so hard to fight them face to face. It is so unfair. Is he just gonna stand there? No, no, he's not just gonna stand there. Alright, I think it might be a good idea to actually take them all out. Is that all of them? Well, I hope so. Don't care so much about the zombies. But I could have sworn there was one more hammer haunt in the area. Alright, at least it's giving me some supplies to take care of the undead. That's not bad. Noisy surfaces. It's all good. So long as it's only zombies, it's all good. Well, I got the holy symbol. Let's take it back to our friend Muris. Oh, also, we can take down an elevator to the wind tunnels, but we'll do that a little bit later. Shit. That's how you take care of them. Alright, Muris, I got your holy symbol.
Excellent. With that holy symbol, thou art truly a novice of the order. Confound it, I seem to have misplaced my prayer book. Novice, please go get it for me. It's called the Prayer of Consecration. I don't have any idea where I was last reading it.
You know what? I'm not doing so hot on the whole health situation. Think me father of Cloister Gate. Can't open it, obviously. Kindle, thou art a naive novice at times. The craftsmanship of the holy symbol thou hast created is not flawed. Thy problem is that a mere initiate such as thyself cannot perform the blessing that implores the builder to transform thy symbol from simple metal into a holy artifact. I would suggest thou ask one of the priests to bless thy holy symbol for you, or it will be of no use. If thou art embarrassed, thou couldst visit the observatory at the top of this tower in St. Chanel's and talk to Brother Renaud. He knows of another way to instill holy symbols with the builder's blessing. Another nice little tidbit of information that you may miss on your first time through. So now we know that it's not, the holy symbol is not blessed. Luckily, they give us pretty much the answer on how to do it. And we found the prayer of consecration. O Master Builder, we ask thee to bless our brother who had died in thy service. Forgive him the transgressions of his living days, and look with favor on his works in thy name. Plumb and plain, fire and forge, purify his spirit, and draw from him all which does not meet thy plan. Take him to serve with thee in thy home, where he may rest in peace eternal. Got the prayer book. Oh, a healing potion. I'm not sure I ever noticed that before. So yet again, wind tunnels will head there eventually. What the uh-oh. No, no, no. Yeah, good luck trying to get up here. Man, you are not making this easy. Never mind, I guess he is making this easy. Yeah, only took about 1 billion arrows to take care of. But it's one less Hammerhaunt to worry about. Hello.
Who would have thought back then that an unsavory character such as thyself could be my salvation? Thank thee for getting that book for me. I need to find a candle I used when I was still alive. The last time I remember using a candle is the night of my death. I was in the workyard, where the well is. My personal possessions were hidden, but I think the candle is back there still.
Alright, I actually did forget about this one. It's back in the factory. Again, this is something you can just grab on your way while you're here. I wouldn't say it's difficult to find, but if you don't know where you're looking, and the fact that he mentions the well, which you can only pretty much see from this side, I think. Might take a little while to actually find it. Oh, there's the candle. Shed only has some tools. Can't get to the graveyard. Not just yet.
Yes, that is the candle I was using to see the night I died. It will do for our needs. I see that thou hast all of the items we need to perform the ritual of consecration. Meet me at my grave in the cemetery.
Alright. We have everything we need. However, the cemetery was closed. And the doors cannot be picked. So I'm doing this out of my usual order of doing things. Which means I now have to locate the cemetery key, which I generally find as I'm doing other things. I think there's a rather nastily hidden piece of loot somewhere in here. Yep, there it is. Noisy. Well, there's the cemetery key. Nice and close. Of course we have zombies. It's a graveyard. Of course we're gonna have zombies. Here lies Brother Renault. You may remember Brother Renault as the corpse we found inside in the wine cellar. So you can probably see where this is going. Hello, Muris.
Let us begin, my friend. Wave the rosary over my tombstone.
Waving the rosary.
Now place the candle on my tombstone. Read the prayer of consecration.
O Master Builder, we ask thee to bless our brother who hath died in thy service. Forgive him the transgressions of his living days, and look with favor on his works in thy name. Plumb and plain, fire and forge, purify his spirit, and draw from him all which does not meet thy plan. Take him to serve with thee in thy home, where he may rest in peace eternal.
Oh no! The holy symbol thou hast has not been blessed. Thou must find a way to bestow the builder's blessing on it. When thou hast done that, return here.
Didn't occur to you to mention that before? Now? Muris? But yeah, I already mentioned that's gonna be the case. And if you read the note, you may have, this is something you may have done already, but it's more busy work for us. Well, we'll find a way to bless it. Oh, hello, sir. All the zombies. All of them. Where do we bless this thing? We did read it up earlier, and I already forgot. But I'm a lucky bastard. It's literally right here. Was the zombie taking a shit? I was just guarding a little trinket. Please stay down. I really don't have the patience for this. I probably should use my equipment more. Oh no! Indestructible tapestry. Unacceptable. The master builder doth surely gaze favorably upon our crusade to subjugate the wild forces of nature with his tools built in his name. Here in this tower, with these optic machines, I have learned much about the movements of the lights the builder has set above. The divine power of the moon and stars had been focused into a pool of water, which I name the lunar pool. I had hoped the water would show the same properties as holy water, but it doth not. However, it must hold the builder's grace, for it doth bestow the builder's blessing upon holy symbols immersed in the pool. I shall investigate this further, drawing forth knowledge for the glory of the builder. So says Brother Reno. Well, luckily, it's as easy as that. Too bad we can't actually use the telescope. However, we can climb up here to get a nice view of the skybox. You can fall down here and die. But we probably don't need to do that. Oh wow, I have 7 fire arrows. I should definitely start taking care of some of these zombies. But for right now... let's head back to Muris. Alright. Time to put that holy water to good use. Any more zombies out there? I have 17 seconds to kill the undead. No. Some peace and quiet.
Touch my tombstone with the holy symbol. At last, my prayers have been answered. My soul is finally free. Acolyte, thou hast saved me from eternal unrest. But I need thee to help my friends from life as well. I've prepared their final resting places for them, but I need thee to place their bodies in their graves. The first is Brother Renault. He died in the cellar of the cathedral. Please, go get his body and place it in his grave.
Oh, for crying out loud. This was not in our contract, Muris. This is not what we... You son of a bitch.
Please go get the body of Brother Renault.
Yeah, I know. And yeah, this is the reason I picked up Brother Renault. And placed him over here, just so we can save a little bit of time on this mission. There he is. Fresh from the wine cellar. Yeah, helping out Muris's drunken hammer friends is not in my job description, but we have to do it. No way around it.
I do not know who thou art, but by thy hand I can finally depart this earth and go to the builder's home. It is only fitting that I reward thee. In the winter tunnels beneath the cloister, seek thee a room with a mural on one of the walls. In the upper right-hand corner of this mural, spy out a hidden button. Press that button. Thou hast what thou wilt find there, and my full thanks. Farewell.
Okay, later. Oh.
Brother Martello. He died in the cathedral attic.
I'm not sure what happened there with audio directing or whatever, but yes, he says farewell and then he gives us a new mission. Maybe it's just psych. You thought you could leave? No. You still have one more thing to do. Brother Martello is in the attic, but he also mentioned the wind tunnels, and I think that's where we'll be heading next. So the wind tunnels, the easiest way, I suppose, just be through here. Put down the zombie while I'm at it. I suppose he said winter tunnels, I suppose. I've been calling them wind tunnels, like a Quake 1 map. You know what? I'm tired of this. So here's the hidden button he was talking about. This is a tough one to find unless you know what you're looking for. Even after he tells you what it is. It's over there. You see that? You see that tile getting highlighted? Oftentimes he also tells you about this once you're already pretty much done with the mission. So you get a lot of good inventory here to take care of the undead. But by then you may have already killed every single one of them. While we're in the winter tunnels, let's explore it fully, because surely there's more to be had here. around roaming about. It's a hungry Hammerhorn. Uh-oh. Yeah, I thought he might see me. Damn it. Goes my last flash bomb. But I think that might also be the last Hammerhorn in the mission. Alright, let's just drink a healing potion at long last. I've been meaning to go back to the healing spring. But just been avoiding it. Plenty of elevators leading you to different areas of the map, so if you want to traverse the map through those, you can do that. Yeah, you know what, just shut up. Can't help but feel that I've missed something in the level. I probably have. We definitely don't have all the loot yet. But I guess we'll just go grab Brother Martello. Hello. Who died in the Cathedral attic. And usually this is one of the first things I do in the mission is head up here, do everything there is to do, but we do have to return here later anyway. Oh, in fact, that's the reason I generally come here first. Oh, that must be the armory there we're talking about. Oh, this is a neat little ambient thing. Damn, it's only the one zombie. If there were more, I'd snipe them from up here. Ring the bell. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. It's just gonna make a, yeah, typical metal on metal sound. Unfortunately, no great gong. I think that's a missed opportunity. You know, it's kind of weird actually. That's the sort of attention to detail that Looking Glass usually did something about it. Not this time, oddly enough. Do I hear a zombie up here? Okay, they're down there. got away. And here is Brother Martello, and like I said, what I usually do is I come up here first, just chuck him down. After all this trouble Brother Muris is putting me through, I'm not worried about desecrating a couple of corpses. Hello, sir. God damn it. Lovely. Okay, just making sure, did I check everything on this side? I must have. Making final rounds on this side. Oh, tapestry! Yeah, I think... pretty sure we're done. So let's grab Brother Martello. You know, let's drink from the fountain. We may as well. It's a one-time use. May as well do it now. And we were given a speed potion. I'm just gonna chug it down here to make this a little bit faster. Oh, hold on. Messed it up. And it's gone. Doesn't last long, but makes some of this backtracking, carrying corpses, a little less annoying. Okay, here's your last buddy. Are you happy now?
Thou hast been a great help to me, friend, and I owe thee great thanks. I wish I could give thee the key to the cloister gate, but that is long lost. Take this key instead. It opens the armory in the attic. There is something up there that a crafty person like thee will find useful. I go now to my rest. Once again, I thank thee.
Making me backtrack again. You suck. Alright. I will not stand by this. Yeah. Put the candle down. I hope that makes it a little bit harder for you in the afterlife. Where's that other guy? Here he is. Just gonna undo all the work I just did. Out of spite. You know what? I think I know exactly where to place this guy. Ah, dang it, this isn't the place. Took a wrong turn. wait, I thought these were the bathrooms. Well, I'm just making this harder for myself now. It's just gonna take longer. I wanted to toss him down a bog. Oh wait. No toilets here either. Alright, fine. Just stay there for a while. I'll figure out what to do with you later. Let's head back to the attic. Oh yeah, something I didn't even point out. If you haven't killed all the Hammerhaunts by this time, that will be your last mission in the game. So I hope you didn't use all your holy water or your fire arrows or things that make dealing with Hammerhaunts easier. I suppose that is the reason Murus gives you the location of all the goodies. After you turn in Brother Renault to make it easier for you to take care of them, but we luckily had them all killed before that happened. That's a big mine. Explosive charge. Comes with instructions. Beware! This object is a powerful explosive device. Only authorized demolitions personnel should employ it. Place close to the target gate or portcullis. Trigger the device with fire. Take adequate cover before detonating. Note, the explosion is not of sufficient power to destroy walls. Be sure to target gates and other weak structures. It gives us a fire arrow to go with it, which we'll need to actually blow it up. Now we can finally get out of here. I really wanted to find that toilet, though. Wow, I'm so bad with these. Just for good measure. Alright, fine. Maybe we'll do the toilet thing in an intermission. I actually want to be rid of this mission now. Well, I'm gonna save here just in case. For some reason, this doesn't always work. Take cover! Huh, actually worked.
Now you have your precious eye. What do you hope to do with me?
I don't know. Guess I'll show you the sights. And that's Return to the Cathedral. It's it's basically a huge fetch quest, as you just saw. Having said that, I think it's a fine mission. I think it's okay. I think the environments are nice. It's having to run back and forth a lot that makes it a little bit less great, let's say. But for a fetch quest, I think it's not too bad. It's probably one of the better fetch quests that I've played in games. Now, a lot of people don't like it because of the undead, but I'm on the fence with that one. I think it's okay. Unfortunately, from here on out, the game kinda gets worse towards the end of the game. Oh, but what am I saying? Of course, we're gonna retire next time. There's no more game left. Garrett's grabbed the eye. We're done. We're done. It's all good. We're just gonna rest on our laurels for the rest of our days. And again, I missed out 200 loot, but that's okay. That's to be expected. Let's be less ambiguous about a Cathedral 2 done. So that's the mission. We helped out the annoying Brother Miras. So I hope to see you next time for Garrett's big retirement party. Bring your own beer. I hope to see you there.